What's going on, everybody? Nixter63 here, bringing you another video. And obviously, this isn't my normal tone, and I think my tone for right now is appropriate for this type of game. Today, we are going to be playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which was recommended to me by you guys. And I think it was recommended to me by Ollerten. So Ollerten, thank you so much for the game recommendation. But this game, I've read about it a little bit before I started this. And this is a very deep and heavy story. So I think my tone is appropriate. So if you're ready, sit back, relax, and let's dive into this story about a family and what remains of Edith Finch. Okay, so literally from the title screen, this is where it jumped me into. And I think I'm gonna fix some things, so hold on real quick. Okay, I think that's a little better.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Yeah, this is more so just going to be a follow along, honestly.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
This is a lot of story. And I like this, honestly. This slow pace type of thing, I really like it a lot.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
What's down here? This is interesting. Sorry, this world is just very open. I don't really know what to do for like commentary as far as this.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
And it's funny, there was a, I'm gonna pause real quick because I have no idea when the audio for this is going to kick in. But there was a theory that MatPat had theorized about when this game had came out, and I watched that. I didn't watch any other playthroughs though. So he theorized that Edie, was the one that actually, you know, offed her family. But I don't really know the ways in which. I don't remember a lot about that theory.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yeah, this is why I'm not really talking a lot. But yeah, that was the theory. I don't remember what the stories for each of the characters.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I guess I don't go here. Okay, hold on. I think I can switch to a controller, so hold on real quick. This video is going to be very, very, very slowly, like moderately edited. So, yeah. Don't mind that. Like, there's not a lot that I'm going to be editing in this video. Yeah, I can't do this with this mouse, so give me a minute. Okay, so unfortunately, I cannot play this with a controller. Goddamn. My desk is not big enough for this. Okay. Guess I put the key in here.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Hmm? Wait. What am I supposed to... Hold on, wait.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
It's kind of weird. But... Okay. We will try our best. We will do our best. So now we need to look for a way in. Okay. Okay, what about over here? There has to be a lock on this. There was words over here that pointed in this direction. But I guess not. Okay. There's a door here. Does it open this one? Can I not? Wait. Oh.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I guess I had to go through the doggy door. This is a very creepy game. But I know this isn't really a horror game. I know it isn't, but it just has that, you know, atmosphere that it is. This is interesting. I like the graphics though. I wish you could play this with a controller though. Because this mouse.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
And this dusty, disorganized with a whole bunch of wine bottles everywhere. Oh god.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
So there is no more family. Yeah, I know there's no more family. Right.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Lots of canned food. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What did happen the night that they left?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There's a lot of damage in this house. That looks like it was just patchwork. Like, look at that stairway. That just looks like patchwork, honestly. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, this game is kind of... I don't know how to exactly explain it. Do you ever get the feeling that you're just being watched?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
There's a lot of thoughts. I can't.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened the last night, though? That is what I want to know. Okay, guess we will continue. What's in here? It seems like it's sealed up. Can I look in?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Wow. Okay, I guess. I guess I can't go in there, though. It's all sealed up. Wish I could use
After
that
Milton
automatic
disappeared,
chair.
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's just follow the words. Or maybe not. Gregory,
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Gregory, 1976 to 1970. So this was a child? Not even. That was like a baby that was barely 1 year old or 1 year old, maybe. Calvin, 1950 to 1961. So what, 11 years old? What happened here?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, damn. Calvin and Sam. Who's this? Sven, Edie. Sven, Hofstand, Finch, Edie. Sven, 1950 to 1964. So he could have been about, what, in his 50s? If that. Edie, 1970. Jesus Christ. The woman's over 100 years old? How'd she live that long? But her husband didn't.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh, wow. I wonder what the Finch actually represents. Because I heard that there was meaning in this game and everything. Who? My friend Bigfoot. Barbara Finch.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara, 1944 to 1960.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Damn. Who's that? There's a thing.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Wow. That's interesting. But that's good to know who built this monstrosity of a house. Oh, there are stairs here. Let's go up.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I swear. This mother is just giving me more and more headaches. Sealing every single room. Is there anything that I can do? I already went down there. Wait, did I? Yeah. Already been down here. Already went down here. Okay. Oh. I haven't been over here. Oh, wow.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
$249.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Guess that's what the key was for.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Guess so. Oh, wow. Okay, crawl space. We advancing a little bit.
This, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, so it automatically saves. Molly. Princess room. Closet. There is a lot of plants and pink in here. Jesus. It's like a glitter bomb went off that also had foliage. My goodness. Oh. What's up with this? Okay, so I don't go there.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
The way that this is being spoken of, it feels as though this is past tense.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Yeah, this definitely feels like it's past tense. Like, you know? Okay, this is sealed, so I can't do anything about that. Where do I go? Do I come over here? Maybe not. Anything? No. Damn, I don't really know.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly. Wait, what does that say? Molly, 1937 to 1947. So she was 10? Oh my gosh.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
My gosh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Aren't those plastic? Dude.
I kept eating and eating.
And toothpaste.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say at this point. Where's the bird? It's over there. So I have to go over there? I think. Or maybe not. I have to go over here.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, wow. Where do I go? I seriously don't know where to go. Let me see. Maybe I jump there? Yeah. Jump there. Jump there. Jump on that branch. Okay. Then I need to come over here. Then slowly and pounce. Dude, this bird really making me work for it.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Dang, I fell.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
She did. Okay, maybe she didn't do all of this, but a child's imagination can run wild.
I
Like a lot.
gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What do you mean little teeth?
Rabbits.
I don't even know what to do. Honestly. Ah, they're over here. Hold on, hold on. Shoot, I suck. Dude, I suck. Like, I really suck. Where are they? Yes! I got it.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Do I do anything?
A mama rabbit.
Maybe not. I missed. I missed. Damn. There you are. Come on now.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What in the world? I don't... Dude, I'm playing as a shark. I can't move. I'm stuck. Dude, what am I supposed to do? Dude, I am genuinely stuck. Don't tell me this is the end. Come on. You can do it. Yes! My God. Like I had to unstuck myself by just continuously clicking.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Well, sharks do have an ever-ending, never-ending beast. But what do I eat? I assume that I eat you.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
There you are. You can't swim that fast anymore.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What do you mean? What am I?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Where are the people? I should not be asking that, but it's to progress the story though. The movement though is very, very slow. I'm being very selective about when I speak to, because I don't want to like over talk the dialogue. You know what I mean?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I'm real quiet. Oh, wow. I won't go that way. Need to come back and up. Yeah, I think this is the right
I
way.
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Am I like some type of like octopus or something? I must be. 'Cause ain't no way I got a tentacle like this. At first I thought I was an eel or something, but nah. The music is loud. This is my opportunity. Come back this way.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I
What is it that-
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What is it that you have to have? Oh wait, that's where my tentacle is at. I got lost because it's so dark. Yet I'm low-key kind of blind right now. But who else has actually played this game though, that's watching this right now? I'm kind of curious. Where am I? I came through a toilet. Where am I? Wait, isn't this our room? Isn't this our
I
room?
got closer and closer.
Oh my gosh. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, my stomachs.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Molly. I just heard a cat. Oh god. So wait, can this is just my, assumption. But did Molly on her quest to try and find something to eat because Edie starved her, she fell from the window? That's just my assumption. That's just my assumption. But
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum.
Ollerten, 1880 to 1937. So he was about 100 years old-ish. Wait, no. 80? That's 30. No, that's 40 to 1900. So he was in his 70s? He was in roughly around his 70s.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
it feels like there are some parts where I legit just cannot breathe. Okay, so that's their front door. What's this? Lewis, 1988 to 2010. Who's Lewis? And there's a paddle. Okay. Joining the great majority. The mysteries of death and thereafter. Huh. There's some pills there. Oxygen. Seems like Edie wasn't really up to it. Who's
Lewis
this?
died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
How does someone start to memorialize somebody if they haven't died yet? Built 1937. Sven Finch. Well, Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
What's all this? Sam Photo Award. Conspiracy Now. Edith Junior Road Trip. Sam Medal Ceremony. Home Movies. Random Junk.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Yeah, but what I was saying earlier was that this story seems like it's being told like in past tense. Like the person that's already written this has already, you know, not per se passed away, but you know, already experienced all
Edie
this.
gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Where else can I go? Oh, they call me. Oh, hell no,
Edie
they
told
call me
people
this.
Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Huh.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Happy 90th birthday. This is, again, a lot.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Apparently so. There's frogs, some more
It
medication.
was a pretty big trace.
I can tell. This makes me want to vomit. There's another key. Wait, so is the same key for all of these? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What y'all think this is? Calvin Finch. Born April 25th, 1950. Died September 23rd, 1961.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
This seems like it's like a sort of like makeshift dark room where they like develop photos and drawings and stuff.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother
Ollerten.
Milton had been here before me.
Fort Calvin. Fort Sam. Dude, this game just makes me want to cry, honestly. Can I go over there? I can't. Oh wait, I can.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
I used to love the
At Barbara's
swings.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
So when did Barbara die? Well, not when, how? How did she die?
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
Can I get off now then?
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
To do what though? Wait. Is he trying to jump off the swings? I think that's what he's trying to do. But there ain't nothing but cliff on that side though.
I told him going around was impossible.
How much longer is he going to do this for?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Dude, I want to cry. I feel like I want to cry.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
I legit feel like I want to cry. Like, I don't know how else to explain my emotions, honestly. Dude, that branch. That branch is not gonna be secure. Dude, please. Don't be tugging on my heartstrings like this. I know these are past events and they already happened, but goddamn.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
That he did the impossible. He's 11 years old, like. This shouldn't be happening. And who's their mother? Is Edie their mother? Right, Edith is their mother, right? Is she? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so now we can stop now. Now we can stop.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I'm sorry, just give me a minute. Oh my gosh, these stories. I kid you not, these stories are making me like extremely emotional in a way that I didn't think was going to be possible, honestly. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to continue. Ooh. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. And say that you're in this with me together. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Whew. Okay. Let's head out. Where do I go to next? That's the question.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Okay, so Edie is their mother.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
These passageways, dude, this is the most interesting part, is these passageways.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What's this? Oh. Leads back out here. Ooh, okay then. Let's go back in. Wait, no! Ooh, okay. I was able to go back in. I got scared. So, this is
Growing up,
Barbara's room now.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. Dreadful Stories. Barbara, 1944 to 1960. So what, she was in her 20s? Yeah. She was in her 20... No. She was close to her 20s.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
You see, this is why there's Listen, I got a crutch, and I ain't afraid to use it. Out my way. Dude, this shit's so fucking dark. Oh my fucking god.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out.
Whew.
She kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Now that story I really couldn't connect to anything, honestly. Other than the fact that possibly somebody broke in and killed Barbara. That's really the only thing I could think of, honestly. And then there was Walter. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Walter, honestly.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, so I think I explored everything on this floor. It's just up here. I need to find a way. There's a wire. Let me see if I can actually... Can I follow this anywhere? Oh, it goes there. I don't know then. Went into all those rooms. Went into that room. This one was Molly's, right? Yeah, this one was Molly's. What do I do now?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
So I need to look for the music box. Where is the music box? Was it downstairs? I think so. I think it was downstairs. How are y'all enjoying this though? I'm actually like pleasantly surprised about this. This is very intricate, honestly. A very detailed story. And I'm sorry that I'm really not speaking too much, but like I said, this story just deserves more of a subtle type of vibe. But y'all leave down in the comments so far, what do you think about Barbara's story? Because that one is confusing me the most. I can't really think of like an actual like reasonable way to understand how Barbara died, other than somebody breaking in and then killing her when she fell off the railing. But that wouldn't make sense either. I don't know. I really don't.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I mean, once you have one tetanus shot, you're usually pretty good for the next, for your entire life.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
This shit's dark.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Can I get some light, please? Okay,
If there's a
this is
pattern
better.
in all these stories,
There's a lot of food.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Huh. What's that? Walter, 1952 to 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you'll be used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Huh.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made, trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
From 1952 to 2005. So he lived a full life technically, but at what cost? It looks like there used to be a train that ran. Huh. Where do I go then? Do I go this way? Yeah, there's a path here.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Where do I go? Do I go this way? So I was right.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, so I was right. She's writing this because she's already gone. Yeah. Yep. I was right.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I'm sorry, but these stairs are a safety hazard for me, honestly, and I don't like that.
And when you look at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Okay. Where do I go now then? Oh, so that's where I was. That's where I entered, I think. So I'm at the back
I think
now.
we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy, Derpy Jr., Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Larpy, Zerpy. Jesus Christ. Oliver, Bob, Shadow, Christopher. I have no idea how to pronounce that word. That name. Okay, let us continue.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, 1937 to 1947. Calvin Finch, 1950 to 1961. Sven Finch, 1950 to 1964. Edie Finch, 1917 to 2010. Walter Finch, 1952 to 2005. Barbara Finch, 1944 to 1960. My thing is, if Edie knew that Walter was underneath the house, why is it that she knew when he died, like the actual dates? That just makes me very, very curious.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Goddamn, this is a terrible place to have a scope. Whew. The danger. Let me go around. There ain't nothing over here. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Okay, let me go back. Is this game supposed
Edie's
to be
side was
this
always
heavy?
easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gregory Finch, 1976 to 1977.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam Finch, 1950 to 1983. Gus Finch, 1969 to 1982. She was trying to do her best.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar, 1966 to 2002. Lewis Finch. 1988 to 2010. I think that's what it says. 2010. Yeah, 2010. This
There's
game
so
is
many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
But yeah, like I was asking before, is this game supposed to be this heavy? It makes me want to cry, actually. Like, genuinely.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Boy, I would have jumped as soon as I heard them creaks. Where do I go now? I don't know where I should go. I'm up here. So where do I go now? Well, that's why I have to go through the window. This. No. Okay. Oh! It's a ladder here.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Apparently, according to this rug. A lot of medals. He was in the war. Well, he was in the army. Oh, he was a Marine. Ooh.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm over here, Dad.
Dude. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How do I focus this thing? You know what? I think it's time for me to like pause it here. Cause I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired of being tired. Oh. This is a straight recording for an hour and a half. My goodness. I'm gonna be back in like a few hours. And I'll probably be wearing something different. But yeah, I'll be back in a few hours. I need to get some sleep. So, see you guys later. This is all going to be one video, by the way, just to let you know. So, we don't have much left of this game, honestly. There's only a few that we have left, honestly. Hey, hi. Okay, so it's obviously, you know, later in the day and everything, and life happened. I had a lot of things going on today, but now I am back and I'm going to finish this game now. So let me get back comfy, and yes, I think I'm wearing the same hood that I was wearing this morning. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't remember. Okay, What was it that I was doing last? I think I was going in here. Wasn't I? I think I was. Sam. Did I already do this one? I don't think I did. Well, I don't really remember anyways. We're just gonna go through them again. Might as well, you know. Oh wait, oh yeah! Oh yeah, I'm on the right thing.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Let me see now.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Okay, let me see. What else do I need to do? What's this?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
This is so nice. And I finally figured out what I needed to do too. This is so good. Let me see. What else do I do? Anything over here? No.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I still
Definitely should not have drunk
Oh,
all
wait.
that coffee.
Let me see. Saw someone moving.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hi, Def. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
What do I do?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
There's a deer. Right there.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
Where is it? Where? Is it there? No. Where is it?
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm moving the dude now. Dang, this is trippy. You know what this
Sorry,
reminds
Don,
me
just
of?
gotta reset the timer.
Oh, damn. So I have to, like... Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go, and I gotta go. Dude.
Dad, It's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think of
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
God damn. I'm happy that I figured out what to do, but oh, my heart. Y'all been, oh my God, my heart.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
What do I do? The lettering was there. Is there something over here? This shit dark? Okay. Airline ticket. Jewelry. What do I do? I really don't know what to do on this part. Honestly. There's not like a secret passage or anything. This is very confusing. But yeah, I had like an appointment that I had to do today.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh, that's where I go. But yeah, I had an appointment with one of my advisors at my new school today. So I had to go and do that. So yeah, on top of the fact that I was also tired, so I had to get some sleep. And I also went to the gym
After
today.
Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, I went to the gym today. You know, I worked legs. My God. Ugh, it was terrible. Gregory, Dawn. Gregory, Dawn. Gus. So is Dawn their mother? Like this character's mother? Or grandmother? I don't know. Wait. Kay Carlisle, Sam Finch. No, bring it back. Oh my gosh. Divorce contract, Sam Finch. Got
Dear Kay,
served.
do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Look at all the duckies. Oh, hold on, wait, I'm supposed to catch them.
So much of California. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy.
This is nice. I don't know what I'm supposed to do though. I gotta flip this dude over though. Don't I? Maybe not. I just kind of like just doing the aerobics. Come on now. Jump up. I know this is like a solely story-based game, but dang, this is still hard, you know? Okay, stay there. Let me jump on you. Dude. Let me jump on you. Okay. Dang it! How do I even get back up there? Stay there. Okay. Stay. And then down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Let me get up there. Down, up. Down, up. Come on. Down, up. Down, up. And down, and up. Down, and up. Come on. And down, and up. Down, and up. Down, and up. Down, and up. There we go. That's right. Down and up. Okay, cool. Down and up. Okay. Oh, you like a trampoline. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, wait. I gotta align myself. Hold on, down and up. Down and up. I am trying. That's right. Down and up.
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Hold on, wait. This might be my opportunity. I can get the bubble wonderland that I want. And yes!
About the world he saw.
Whee!
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
So, I know this is like all fun and games in like this game anyways, but I know the actual reality of this.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
And it's really sad, honestly.
sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
So for anybody that didn't understand what that was, it's basically that the child was left unattended in the bath, and the baby unfortunately drowned inside the bath. That's what that meant. Unfortunately. And to any parent that actually suffered through that, I am so sorry. Genuinely.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Okay, so
I can't
Dawn
imagine what it was like
is...
for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Oh wait, so was Dawn us then?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay. I think I understand. I think. So, is Dawn us, or is Dawn the mother?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Dawn, Louis, Milton, Edith.
And to see kids in the house again.
This is a lot of herbs.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Edith, Louis, Milton. So Louis and Milton are our characters' brothers then? So then Dawn is... Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. My brain doesn't want to make sense of this.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Milton, 1992 to unknown. Maybe Milton knew something. Maybe. Where else do I go now? I don't know what else to do. Is there anywhere that I can go into on any of these sides at all? None? Not even here? This suspicious foliage? Suspicious. Damn, look at that view. These graphics look amazing, honestly. Okay. Let's go up. I think we're almost done here. Which makes me kind of sad, honestly. Like, I'm happy it's coming to an end, but I'm also sad because this is a good story. I don't know why it took me so long for me to play this. Lewis, 1988 to 2010.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
I don't see why. This just seems so unsafe. I'll be so scared. Would y'all be scared if y'all actually lived on something like this? Because I know I would. I don't do heights like this.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
No. I didn't mean to go out. I just wanted to step back a little bit. Okay. Let me see. Lewis Finch. Dawn Finch. What's this?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Oh wait, shoot. Dang, this controls.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to... wander.
This is very confusing. Am I supposed to move that thing? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on doing these fishes. What am I supposed to do? Just keep cutting these fish. That guy is moving, but I don't know how to move him. How do I move him? How do I move him? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know what? I feel like this is the one time that I'm actually going to look something up. So like, because this is just getting ridiculous. think I'm just going to look this up. Look this part up. Just this part though. Because I really don't know. Wait, I'm supposed to... Ew. Okay.
I asked him to describe it.
Dude, this is so hard to do.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Oh my god, this is so hard to do with one hand. Well, I mean, like, I was doing it with one hand anyways, but it's just like, I have to use my right hand.
Bats. And toads.
Like, y'all think that this is easy, it's not. Like, at all. I can't use WASD, I have to use the arrow keys.
Things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Dude, this shit is so tricky.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Where am I? I'm there.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Can I grab those?
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
This is something else.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I'm glad I chose to put on my glasses, because Jesus, I could barely blink my eyes.
New Louisville. St. Louis. We started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome lady.
handsome queen.
Oh god, now I gotta have to choose between paths now. Oh god. This is all hurting my eyes.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents. Actually, no. No. Radiant rainbows. Yeah, radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Because I'm scared that if I choose an option, then it's going to basically happen to me and what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? You see, I was right.
followed the sound of her
electric sitar. Or silver harp. I like electric sitar better.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Huh? What just happened? What? How did I end up back here?
I began to forget the world we know.
This is my locker. Ain't nothing in here. Oh God.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
This is disgusting. Oh.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
So I'm assuming that's us for right now. Can't really see his face from any side.
I still thought I could save him.
Well, you did it!
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
This is... Thank you.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, praise me. Praise me. Boost my ego. Boost it.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
That's right, dance, fools.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh no. Did he?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Not crying you are. I'm not crying you are. Oh my god. Okay,
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
San Juan hailed. My gosh. And it still goes up, Jesus.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Where do I go? This way.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Damn.
But I understand why we left.
Edith. Mom. ODT. ME. Oh my gosh. Why am I yawning so much? I'm not even tired really. This is just...
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Damn.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Edith Finch.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
So Edith is the child.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Where do I go? This way.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Did lose your way.
I got turned around.
Where the fuck?
I started seeing things.
Maybe because you're old and you want a lot of medication?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, I guess the fog isn't as thick here.
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Who else did this as a kid? Like the little snake thing? Like,
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Dawn Finch. Okay, so Dawn is our character, right? Yeah.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
So we're
This
not.
is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So wait, were we playing as Edith Jr.'s child? I assume that we were because everything was written in past tense, but then like that last scene though, we were obviously a woman, right? We were a woman and we were pregnant. Shirley Dallas, 1918 to 2013. So is Shirley Dallas like how Edith Finch was? Ian Dallas, Joshua, Sarfty. Oh my gosh. And I feel like I missed so much of this story. But that's crazy though. That is so crazy. Like, I don't even know. First and foremost, this was an amazing story. Like an extremely amazing story. And I regret not playing this sooner. But oh my gosh. The way that this game made me cry almost like a few times. Ooh. I ain't gonna hold you. One of them stories hit like really close to home and it just made me extremely emotional. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so thankful that I got the opportunity to play this for you guys. And that you got to experience like my first genuine, you know, reaction to all this. Yeah, this wasn't like a game where I spoke a lot, but trust and believe, I had so many things to say. Like, was Edith Finch like the great grandmother? Was she the one that caused all of her children and great grandchildren and great grandchildren's deaths? And I really want to know, like, did Dawn ever figure out about Milton? Did she ever find out about Milton? Do we know about Milton? Where is Milton? Did Milton actually die? Because this was never addressed. That's what I want to know. And I also want to know, like, our character, like the one that we were playing as, apparently is the child of Edith Jr.? Like, what happened to him? Like, how old is he to the fact that he was able to come here by himself? Is he with a family now? Is he adopted now? Is he an adult now? I don't know. And these are questions that I want answered so desperately. Oh. But I hope you guys actually stuck through with this playthrough of mine of What Remains of Edith Finch. Like I said, amazing story. I absolutely loved it. I just wish there was more of my questions that were being answered. You know what I mean? But that'll do it for me for today. If you guys enjoyed this extremely long unedited video, make sure that you leave a like down below, and do not forget to comment about any more games like this. Like, I am always down to play games, and the fact that there's a game that is like this makes me want to know if there's any more that are like this, you know? So I love you guys so very much. And for now, that's it for me. So this is Nixer63, signing out. Till next time. Bye, guys.